What's up YouTube, Robbie here. I'm back with another video. I told you in my last video I would be discussing Kanye West's interview with Drink Champs, but since then so much has happened. So we're just going to break down everything. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to be eating my dinner, which is a taco. This is a sauce. So I'm going to tell you sorry in advance because I am going to kill it because I am famished. All right, let's get into it. And don't worry guys, I'll keep my mouth closed as much as possible so you won't see the after chew. You guys call this a mukbang. What is a mukbang? I'm not going to call it a mukbang. I'm just going to call it dinner. Okay, so I'm sure you guys have heard already. Kanye West made some anti-Semitic remarks, actually multiple anti-Semitic remarks against the Jewish community. And what boggles the mind is the fact that he actually thought it was okay and said it was okay because he himself is Jewish. First of all, that's my first time hearing that he refers to himself as Jewish. But the fact that he continued on making disparaging remarks against his community under the guise of him being Jewish himself just goes to show what a narcissist this man is. Kanye actually thought that he could get away with this, that nothing would happen to him, that he was the Teflon Don. He's been hanging around Donald Trump so much that he thought that he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue or grab a female by her and get away with it. Of course, I'm referencing Donald Trump and the things that he said when he's campaigning that he actually believed. And he might have a point because he wound up winning, but that's a whole nother topic. But Kanye, what made you as a black man in America think that you could say those things and have no repercussions? So tell us, Kanye, how'd that work out for you? How's your day going? Okay, well, I'll tell you how your day is going. You had the CEO of Endeavor, which is an entertainment company, come out and tell all companies that have partnership deals with you or any type of deals with you to cut ties with you. And they did. Balenciaga cut ties with you. Vogue cut ties with you. CAA, which is the agency that represents you, has cut ties with you. Adidas cut ties with you. Let me tell you about Adidas cutting ties with Kanye West. Adidas produces the Yeezy sneakers that we all know and love. By them cutting ties with him, literally overnight, he lost his billionaire status. I don't think you heard me. By Adidas cutting ties with Kanye West, he lost his billionaire status. So again, I ask, how's your day going, Kanye? Not too good, huh? And not only has his partnership deals been severed, but there was a Kanye documentary that was just completed to be aired in the future. They have decided to shelf that. Then you have stores like The Gap, TJ Maxx, Foot Locker. All of these stores have decided to take all Kanye West apparel off their shelf. Now, some of you might be wondering, what exactly did he say that caused all this backlash? All right, so let's hear it from the horse's mouth.
The condemnation of Kanye West is reaching fever pitch, intensifying after he was banned from Twitter for this anti-Semitic tweet, DEFCON 3 on Jewish people.
This vile act of anti-Semitism is something anyone with a brain could see coming.
West is not in hiding, seen out to dinner with a model who some believe is his new girlfriend.
You can't just say something that is so really hateful. Yeah. You just can't say that, and there's no accountability for that.
Actress Jamie Lee Curtis was outraged when she read the tweet.
I burst into tears. I woke up and burst into tears. DEFCON 3 on Jewish people?
Today, the world's richest man, Elon Musk, who is seeking to purchase Twitter, says he reached out to West, who now calls himself Ye. Talked to Ye today and expressed my concerns about his recent tweet, which I think he took to heart.
Kanye.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Now, don't act like this just started with Kanye West. Did we forget 4 years ago when Kanye West said that slavery was a choice? 400 years of slavery. Millions of slaves chose to be treated less than, chose to be beaten, shot, stabbed, raped, treated like animals, just to claim the title of a slave.
I don't think you're thinking anything. I think what you're doing right now is actually the absence of thought. And the reason why I feel like that, because Kanye, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. But there is fact and real world, real life consequence behind everything that you just said. And while you are making music and being an artist and living the life that you've earned by being a genius, the rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives. We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Every day we have to walk into that truth while you choose to say things that, to be honest with you, dog, are nonsensical. You want to think freely? That's fine. I'll combat your free thought with my free thought because mine is grounded in a reality that I have been given and a reality that I'm going to change, but I'm not going to do it by pretending that the enemies are on the same team as me. And frankly, I'm disappointed, I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real. That's the way I feel. Stand on all the coffee tables you want to stand on, say whatever you want to say, but don't throw a stone, then hide your hand like the rest of us are just gonna swallow it. Yay, be yay, I'm off it, forever. Do you, but remember, the life that I live is as a real person, an actual person.
Now the thing is, he said grounded in reality. This reality has been forced upon us. It is a choice, just like when I said slavery is a choice. The reality, we can make our own reality. We can talk about history, but not too long. We need to talk about our now because we can fix and start loving each other now. When I say we have no enemies, we don't have enemies. Black people have a tendency to focus and march when a white person kills a black person or wears a hat, but when it's 700 kids being killed in Chicago, it's okay. It's okay for blacks to kill blacks. But if it's a white thing...
I don't think anybody's saying that's okay.
That's not, wait,
there's been more focus and more marches
that is a lie.
About
don't
whites killing blacks than kids in Chicago killing each other.
That's a lie. There are black people working...
There are no marches.
Over 90% of black people getting killed are killed by other blacks.
That's a fact.
The black homicide rate is a fact.
That is a fact.
Black on black crime is a fact.
But there are black people.
Okay,
wait a second.
Now this is a problem.
Wait a second.
We have to. You're too far. You have to be closer to me.
I'm here right now. There are black people working every single day.
Brother, don't scream because it will make us look. Crazy.
I don't care how we look in front of this. You're talking some bullshit.
No, when you scream,
this is what I'm saying.
when you scream and you don't talk, it doesn't look right.
Let me just say something.
Let me impart this upon you.
Okay, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about because these are two different versions of somebody else's truth. This is two different versions of somebody else's truth. So he gets up and he's talking slavery, right? Okay, I'm not enslaved, so that it's like I don't mean to insult his reality.
No, Kanye, come on over.
I just wanted to give him a hug.
Right? Like, I don't mean to.
No, I think he might want to fight me, but I want to give him a hug.
Okay, but like.
Right.
Let's finish
What Kanye-
conversation and then more.
What Kanye just
I love you, and I want to give you a hug. I feel like you want to fight me right now, but I love you.
I don't fight with my fist, man. I've been through that. This is what I'm saying.
So if I come over there, you're not going to fight me?
No, I'm not going to hit Kanye West and TMZ. Bro, you got to be responsible, man.
Bro, I'm sorry I hurt you.
You got to be responsible, dog.
I'm sorry I hurt you,
man,
bro.
Your voice is too big. You got to
I'm
be
sorry I
responsible,
hurt you, bro. I love you, bro. I'm sorry I hurt you with my words, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I love you, bro.
Responsible, man.
Okay, so let's fast forward 4 years, present day. Kanye West decides to wear a White Lives Matter t-shirt. A White Lives Matter t-shirt. Now, we all know that white lives matter, but that has never been in question. The reason for the Black Lives Matter movement is because we have always been treated less than, and we are tired. It's a movement. It's not just a phrase. We are tired. Now, don't get me wrong. I remember when Kanye West went off script during a fundraising for New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina and told the world that George Bush didn't care about Black people.
I hate the way they portray us in the media. If you see a Black family, it says they're looting. See a white family, it says they're looking for food. And you know it's been 5 days because most of the people are Black. And even for me to complain about, I would be a hypocrite because I've tried to turn away from the TV because it's too hard to watch. I've even been shopping before even giving a donation. So now I'm calling my business manager right now to see what is the biggest amount I can give, and just to imagine if I was down there, and those are my people down there. So anybody out there that wants to do anything that we can help with the setup, the way America is set up to help the poor, the Black people, the less well off as slow as possible. I mean, Red Cross is doing everything they can. We already realize a lot of the people that could help are at war right now, fighting another way, and they've given them permission to go down and shoot us.
And subtle, but in even many ways more profoundly devastating, is the lasting damage to the survivors' will to rebuild and remain in the area. The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about Black people.
Now, if you remember back in the day, Kanye wasn't anything like this. Kanye was a cool dude. We look forward to his music. We look forward to his fashion. We look forward to anything Kanye West because he's quite entertaining.
All right, goes fast.
Okay, Ellen, tell us 3 things you shave or wax.
Your legs, your arms, your back.
All right, Kanye, give us 3 things that are hairy.
Balls, balls, balls.
Balls?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe.
Three balls.
3 sets of
Okay,
balls.
maybe. I'm not sure if I explained the rules properly. So, three different things, and balls maybe could have counted for
3
2.
different balls.
No. All right. Give him that point, and he'll learn. Okay.
Okay, Ellen, name 3 ways to surprise your spouse.
You get a string orchestra. You rent out a stadium, and you. All right, we know when time is up. Okay. You don't need to.
Okay.
Give him a hard one.
Name 3 things that get you in trouble with your spouse.
The internet. I didn't get that one?
No.
Okay.
We all had so many ideas in our heads. All right, go ahead.
Okay, Ellen, name 3 things you always forget.
This kind of question.
Yeah, name 3 things you do when no one is looking.
Smile.
Ellen, name 3 reasons why you'd be in handcuffs.
Because I want to, because I don't want to, and because I'm the wrong person.
Yeah.
Don't ask me that.
Okay. No, you got another question. You got another one. Yeah, name 3 things in your bedside table.
Mac charger, phone charger, Rolex. Rolex in the safe. No.
No, we know where it is now.
But things changed, and they changed when his mother passed. Kanye West had an unbreakable relationship with his mother, but when she died suddenly, part of him died. And unfortunately, what developed at that point was a lot of pain and anger. And unfortunately, we are suffering the wrath of that. But I do remember watching him with his mother back in the day, and it was actually a beautiful thing to witness.
Oh, you know, the one I used to always try to get you to do, Kanye, and you never did it, was that I walked through the halls of the school, and it's cool to be known by many for my rapping ability, but what about the brothers who ain't got it like me? Making money off the trade, you can say it's no, they got it made. The drugs are on the rise, but it's not a big surprise. I see something in the young brother's eyes. Yeah. It says something on the street, but the streets are kind of hard. Something, if you want to, something about reward, remember?
I rhyme hard with reward.
Yeah, you
That's
said
a good
something.
rhyme right there.
You did. I said, Kanye, keep on doing it. That's $1 million. Remember everything you would do? I said, that's $1 million.
Yeah, and we still ain't made $1 million.
I like this, but you could. But that first line was really good, though.
I walk through the halls of the school, and it's cool to be known by many for my rapping ability. But what about the brothers who ain't got it like me, making money off the trade? You can say I had it made. Drugs on the rise, and it's not a big surprise. You see no soul in the young brother's eyes. Trying to harm by the streets, but the streets is kind of hard. But here's another factor that we can't disregard. Black on black is a stab in my back. It really hurts my soul.
Now, I do believe Kanye West found his happy place again at some point after his mother died. And we saw him when he was happy. He was in a good relationship. I actually happen to believe that his relationship with Amber Rose was a pretty decent relationship. He surrounded himself around people that actually cared about him. But in my opinion, things took a drastic change for the worse when this happened.
Like, this is what it is.
I look at my wife as the earth, and he is a channel of creatives throughout history to make her happy.
Now, I do know that's not going to be a popular opinion. It's just mine. But I can't ignore the timeline. Ever since that event happened, he hasn't been the same. We can't ignore it. And he has some really good people by his side. But unfortunately, they're no longer there. And everybody can't be wrong. So I'm hoping that Kanye will be able to find himself again. And maybe we shouldn't all cancel him. And I'm one to speak because I'll be honest with you. I've canceled Kanye West so many times I can't even count. But these past few days, I've actually been feeling sorry for him. And I pray that he gets the help that he needs because he's such a brilliant man. He's a brilliant musician. He's a brilliant artist. He's a brilliant designer. And if you really sit and listen to Kanye, listen to him speak, it may sound nonsensical to you, but if you really sit back and listen to it again, it's going to make a hell of a lot of sense. This man is wise beyond his years, but unfortunately, it's wrapped around a whole bunch of crazy.
It ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it and make sure it's broke. That's what I was raised on. Rakim, Fife Dog, hip hop, expression, hip hop. Started out in the park. Now everybody's trying to charge. I don't give a how much you sold. If you playing on radio, Are you connecting? Picasso is dead. Steve Jobs is dead. Walt Disney is dead. Name somebody living that you can name in the same breath as them. Don't tell me about being likable. We got 100 years here. We're one race, the human race, one civilization. We're a blip in the existence of the universe. And we constantly trying to pull each other down, not doing things to help each other. That's my point. It's like I'm shaking talking about, I know it's daytime TV, but I feel that I can make a difference while I'm here. I feel that I can make things better through my skill set. My skills, I'm an artist. 5 years old, art school, PhD, Art Institute of Chicago. I am an artist. I have a condition called synesthesia where I see sounds. I see them. Everything that I sonically make is a painting. I see it. I see the importance. I see the importance and the value of everyone being able to experience a more beautiful life. When I make clothes, it's funny because I'll sit there with Obama and Leo's talking about the environment, and then I'm talking about clothes, and everyone looks at me like that's not an important issue or something. But I remember going to school, like in 5th grade, and wanting to have a cool outfit. I called the head of Payless. I'm like, I want to work with you. I want to take all this information that I learned from sitting at all these fashion shows and knocking at all these doors and buying all this expensive clothes, and I want to take away bullying. You know, I want to... Michael Jackson and Russell Simmons is the reason why I was able to go so far in music. There was a time when Michael Jackson couldn't get his video on MTV because he was considered to be urban. The Michael Jackson. So I literally have to be Michael Jackson of apparel in order to break open the doors for everyone that will come after I'm gone, after I'm dead, after they call me wacko Kanye. Isn't that so funny? The people point fingers at the people who have influenced us the most. They talk the most about the people who cared the most. I'm sorry, daytime television. I'm sorry for the realness.
So instead of us criticizing him and canceling him and downing him, let's just all pray for him. Who knows, we might get that old Kanye West back again.
So self-conscious, she has no idea what she doing in college. That major that she majored in don't make no money, but she won't drop out her pants, so look at her funny. Now, tell me that ain't insecure. The concept of school seems so secure. Sophomore 3 years, ain't picked a career. She like, fuck it, I just stay down her and do head, cause that's enough money to buy her a few pairs of new airs, cause her baby daddy don't really care. She's so precious with the peer pressure. Couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis. She had hair so long that it looked like weed. Then she cut it all off, now she look like Eve. And she be dealing with some issues that you can't believe. Single black female addicted to retail and well. Yeah, man, I promise. Tony.
I'm doing well in yourself. Yo, good. I was going to ask you about this anyway, but now I'm asking you about it in a different context.
All right, thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. See you next video.
Make it through. I know I disappointed you today, brother, and I know I disappointed the black community when I wore the hat, and I'm sorry for disappointing you.